We're joined now by Klay Thompson, who had 28 on the night to go with Kevin Durant's 37. Thanks for taking a little time with us, Klay. We appreciate it.
No problem.
Look, from all the things I was reading and hearing going into this series, it certainly seemed like the opportunity to open up a series on the road presented a challenge you guys really wanted, and maybe to send a message and take advantage of that and say we don't need it necessarily to succeed in the postseason. Am I right on that?
No, you're correct. I mean, we didn't need it. Don't get me wrong, it's nice to be at home every series, but we got a lot of guys who've been in this league for a long, long time, and the road atmosphere doesn't really rattle them. And we've been in every situation possible, down 3-1, down 3-2, up 3-1, so we, rely a lot on our experience.
But to come in and get that done in game one means what to this team?
It's a great start, but naturally you want to relax, listen. Don't watch SportsCenter. Don't watch NBA TV for the next couple of days.
Don't watch Charles because he just picked you to win the series in 3.
Oh man.
Klay, what's the conversation amongst you guys? Because, you guys have great players who can say, you know what, I want to take the ball by myself. I want to do all the dribbling by myself. What's the conversation amongst you guys to say, hey, no matter what, keep moving the ball, and we're just going to pass it to a guy who gets the best shot possible?
Well, we're lucky we got so many playmakers on this team. I mean, every position, we got a guy who can shoot, pass, and dribble. And when you're just moving on, and the open man, take the shot, make a cut, it's that simple. It's beautiful to be a part of, but it's even better to watch. And it's just contagious. Everyone's having fun. Even when you just touch the ball, you feel involved. And that's our motto. That's, I think, why KD came on board a couple years ago. He saw, how much fun he had, and he loves being in the system because he gets easy looks, and he's, the most efficient player in the league.
I know Kenny and Charles have questions for you. We do want to look at the highlights, which we haven't done yet here on Inside the NBA. You can kind of take us through these highlights.
Let's take it to this ugly outfit right there.
And so, right out of the gate, a little confusion.
That wasn't a good way to start the game. That was a big mistake. But
you know what, Klay? That's what I wanted to say. Here he is on the ISOs. What is you guys' theory on him on the ISOs?
Man, we got a lot of great defenders. I mean, playing straight up. If he scores, he scores. But we just feel like we can throw so many different bodies at him that hopefully make him tired. But he's a great player. James and Chris going to get their points. So it's just about, not getting deflated.
But the one thing I noticed, y'all attacked him on defense to wear him down, and he got tired.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's such a big workload that, whoever he's on, attack. Don't even attack the score. Attack, get in the lane, jump stop, moving on. It's tiring.
There's several things that, again, there's that extra pass that you talked about being.
That is so beautiful to watch.
It is. It's fun, but it's actually
that's just impossible.
Not fair. Those because of you guys, you three guys, you're able to spread the floor to a degree where there's no such thing as help and recover. Mm-hmm. And how often do you think about the spacing of that?
Oh man, it's pace and space. That's what Steve preaches. Push the ball, fill your spots, and like I said, we got 3 of the best shooters in the world, and we got Draymond who can knock down a 3, and Andre. So we got guys who can shoot from all over the floor.
What I love about your game the most is when you don't have the ball, you're just constantly moving. Is that part of the offense, or is that just part of your DNA?
It's something I've worked on over the years. I mean, under Coach Jackson, he told me to be like Reggie. And then same with Steve. He just said, I'm at my best when I'm moving and I'm gravitating the defense, and I'm eventually going to get open.
So at the half play, after this play, so at the half it's a tie game, 56. And so how satisfied is Steve Kerr at halftime?
He was actually happy. I couldn't believe it. He thought we were in a great position. Said a couple bad turnovers, a couple bad fouls. We should have been up 6, but he liked where we were at, believe it or not.
Did you?
I did. I really did. To be tied in this building on the road in the first game, I like our chances.
You guys are obviously the champs. You find it sort of disrespectful when people say, this is the matchup we want?
Not really. I know people are gunning for us, and it's natural. I mean, we've been doing this for a few years now, and we got no we're not slowing down. So
you know, Klay, I've been in that situation before where somebody asks me a question. I don't want to lie. I giggle to get my self-time to think of something, like you just did, dude.
Yeah, do that a lot.
Here comes
a lot.
Oh, this is what you want, huh? Okay,
yeah, so we'll take
this
that
what you want?
You know what I find interesting? What do you guys do differently with this Hampton lineup than you do when JaVale is playing or someone else is in the game? What's the difference that you guys think about?
Hey, finally, here's a Klay Thompson highlight.
Oh, well, yeah, 28. There should be a lot.
I know you only waited till the last shot of the highlights to give us one.
Well, that's not your fault, Klay. We got some idiots working behind the scenes.
Not idiots. You just a hater, man.
We get a guy up here and we show his last basket.
We didn't know he would come.
Right. Good job, Fiorello and Jeremy.
That's a
we actually snitching tonight. Fiorello and Jeremy.
We thought Steph was coming because Klay usually blows us off.
That's right. I'll try to get to the food.
Hey, here we go.
Oh, it is Klay. Boom. See now, how do you feel now?
Yeah, there you go.
Tough shot.
Yeah, Klay, this is called a montage, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, Klay, you just said tough shot. Like, do you say to yourself, there's no reason for us to take a tough shot?
I do, because Steve always tells me, Klay Hunt, great shots. You and Kevin can shoot over almost anybody. But we got such a great offense and so many great players. Just hunt great shots. Don't settle for good ones. Get great ones, because that's when I'm at my best.
Everybody knows I'm not a shooter, but I always wanted to be a shooter.
Make it when it counts.
That's right. You're true about that. But when you catch it and you
watch
release
it
it quick, is that something that you practice?
It is. It's something I got better at as I grew older, but I practice it all the time. I try to shoot with Steph, and I think he's the only one in the league with a quicker release than me. So I try to be like him.
You're amazing for the fact that you're probably the best underrated player in the NBA.
Who's underrated?
No, not basketball people, but when they mention the Golden State Warriors, they mention the other guys first. You, to me, I said you're the best two guard in the NBA both ways.
Wow, thank you, Chuck.
But your name comes up third or fourth.
Yeah.
And is that good for you or just?
I don't care. I get paid handsomely. I play in a great place in the Bay Area, and we compete for championships year in, year out. And that's hard to do. A lot of guys never really get that opportunity, so I'm grateful just to be a part of this team. From day one, I've been a Warrior, and I'm just thankful to be here, man, because we have such a good thing going.
28-point night for Klay Thompson. Golden State Warriors shoot 53% and win it 119-106, and they take the opener here in the Western Finals. Thanks a bunch for taking some time with us, Klay.
No
we
problem.
appreciate you very much.
See y'all Wednesday.
Yes.
All right.
We will be here.
Good job, brother.
Good job.